them, right? Okay, all right.
Just seeing how the season was going to go.
How are you feeling?
So it was just got back to my mind with this last year, this period. But it's still not official. Might do but that would definitely be it. So we'll just kind of, but this would definitely be the last one.
I'll share. Just 5 to 6 should have been cleaner. I talked a little bit to 6.
I haven't raced much this year. I really get that fit early in the year. I think I took a little coaching change.
Yes, it has to be great.
Went back with my old coach, Lawrence Johnson. We just like, let's see what we can do. Let's finish this thing together. We started this. Kind of really, not the beginning of my pro career, but the part where I got really good. So let's just finish this together. We just made a decision, and just kind of to answer your question, we're just going to visit the fitness. I would have liked to have pushed it a little bit more, but with it being top 5, it's really just like, let's just keep it.
Can you? I was going to say, can you talk about the coaching change, like where you go and?
Yeah, I was originally with John Smith, and it was great. Nothing bad to say about him. He's a great coach. Definitely just helped me all my physically and mentally.
I always have, it's funny because
that changed
I said to my training partner,
things aren't clicking as much as I would like them to. And when you make a coach and really know you doesn't know your strengths, we're kind of just figuring it out together. And this being my last one for trials, I was like, let's just go back to what we know works and I think we can do.
Was that like after Budapest or was it early in the season?
waiting my turn.
It was after the LA meet. I said after the LA meet,
LA Grand Prix. You said you haven't raced that much. Obviously, I think it's like four events before, 2 races.
And I ran a 400 earlier.
How much do you value racing in the lead up to the trials like this? I mean, obviously you didn't race a lot, but how important is it, or is it not important to you?
I've done it before without having hardly any races at all. In the last Olympics,
yes and no.
I don't think I hardly raced at all that season, just after battling COVID.
There's so many more
optic neuritis, literally could not see for about a good month. So I really didn't have any races that year, but I think it definitely matters. It definitely just gives you that confidence to feel sharp, feel race ready. I would prefer to have those races, but not having them, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm definitely a vet in the game, so it's something I wouldn't like, but it's something I can get for sure.
Were you dealing with as significant injuries this year relative to previous years?
This year I really pretty healthy, and I think just kind of making that change and slowing it down for myself, I think helped just kind of get the more healthy, and that was really more goal of this year after just kind of doing the same thing I've been doing for like the last 10 plus years actually. The body's just beat down, and I'm having serious injuries that hurt my back in 2023 going into Budapest. We just did as best what we can do to get me on the line after Budapest. And I didn't make it to the final. And after that, I really have to focus on absolutely more than anything to continue running.
Starting line.
You know what? It's so crazy to even be in that position. I guess I don't even consider myself the underdog.
I'm going to keep some to myself for now. I'll tell you guys after the final what they were.
I think I have absolutely nothing to prove at all. In fact, I think you need to prove it to me. But that's my feeling for the situation.
At this point in your career, what perspective do you have in this sport? You can look back, obviously, when you were younger. Where's your perspective now on it?
Oh man, I think I spent a lot of years not enjoying it and just doing everything to just get to the line, focus on winning. I guess my perspective now is I wish I would have taken those time to kind of enjoy it a little bit more. I think going into my career, I used to kind of hope that I'd get to this point where I was just so good that I wouldn't have to work anymore and that you'd just be so fast that everything would be easy, and that never ever happened. Until I think maybe now, and it's not easy because the workload is just easy because I just feel like at peace with any decision that happens on the track. I think for one, I would have seen the places we actually go to. I think, the last couple of years I was like, I'm going to get out the hotel room. I think it's just those little things. I think it's taking those time to really just support yourself and just embrace like your own accomplishments, and so much was like, okay, what's next? And not just taking those moments and say, I'm going to enjoy this moment and not worry about what happens next.
It's like dipped, but just curious how you appreciated the attention you received, or I don't know, do you prefer to like be kind of back?
You know, I think so. And I think this is really important to younger people too. You can't let anybody determine your worth and your value and who you are. And I think when you focus on those things, and I definitely got caught up in that too, just focusing on not getting the attention and feeling like I wasn't worth the attention, and that was never, ever, ever the case. You know, and not just my accolades show for it, but just who I am as a person. And that goes for every single person on the track. You know, what the attention, who they give it to, it's so many different factors, and none of them have to do with you. You know, and just who they want to highlight in that moment. And that's why you just have to do it for you and do it for your love of the sport. And I love running so much. Yeah, so it's happy to kind of be on that side of it and be able to see that.